Hi, Sarah. How's it going?
Hey, Caitlin, how are you?
Good. Thank you for your patience.
No, thank you for letting me come on.
No, that's all right. All good. So yeah, did you want to just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background as a practitioner?
Yeah, so my name's Sarah Watts. I've got a clinic in Mildura, so northwest Victoria, as far as you can go while staying in the state. I'm a nutritionist, a certified keto coach, and obviously an ultra light practitioner. Yeah.
That's great. And how long have you been doing the Ultra Lite program for in your clinic?
I think it's about 18 months, maybe 2 years.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I've really loved seeing your journey over the last little while and seeing how much growth you've had, which has been awesome.
Oh, so exciting.
Yeah, if you wanted to just tell me maybe just a little bit about some of the benefits you've seen for your clinic and building a business of having the program as part of it.
Oh, look, it's been amazing. A lot of my clients come in, saying, "Oh, I just want to lose weight and things," and they get that. But on top of that, the first thing they notice is, they're getting rid of all their tummy bloating. They're getting rid of, flatulence really quickly. Biggest thing that they notice. But sleeping better, more energy, not feeling hungry. Yeah, just it's been amazing for my business because, like, I find with most of my clients within a week, their co-workers and saying, "Are you doing something? What are you doing?" And so instantly they start talking about it.
That's awesome to hear. And I mean, I guess being in such a small town, well, I call it small being from Melbourne, but Mildura.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you would have a lot of people with chronic health issues out there as well.
We do. We do. Unfortunately, we have one of the highest rates in Victoria of obesity and soft drink consumption.
Wow. So you're definitely in the right market then.
Oh, yes. Yes, there is definite need for it here.
Yeah, awesome. And have you found that having the program has kind of helped like build your business financially as well and getting those clientele base up?
Oh, absolutely. Look, the moment people start the program, like I said, within a week, other people are noticing. And the moment they start talking about it, and then 2 weeks later, when they're physically seeing people lose weight, they're like, "What are you doing? Get me the number. I want to do it." Referrals has been like the biggest booster. Like people just, yeah. And because it is instant results, people
Well,
are,
yeah, I was going
yeah.
to say, well, it's not like something where they have to visibly see
Oh,
how small they are after a few weeks, how much centimeters they're losing as well.
yeah, absolutely. But it's not just that, it's that kind of glow that they get in their skin. Like their skin looks better, they look healthier and happier. And people do, they just instantly go, "What are you doing? I've got to get on this."
That's so awesome to hear. Is there like one client in particular that you could think of that you've seen like it's changed their life completely?
Oh, I've actually got two because they're very different. I've got one client, she's an older, probably going into her 40s, has a lot of excess weight. But the big turning point for her was she went to a doctor and a doctor said, "You need to change your blood pressure. Otherwise, we're putting you on medication." And it was the last thing she wanted to do. So she finally reached out to me and said, "I need to change this." And I said, "Right, we need to get you on this diet." She did it within 6 weeks. She had gone from being really high in her blood pressure and needing to go on medication to it being normal. And it was all done just with the diet. She didn't change anything else. I mean, she obviously got a lot of weight loss and everything, but to her, that's the bonus. For
Yeah.
her, it was the avoidance of prescription medications.
Yeah,
And she's
especially
absolutely, yeah, loved it. But my other one was actually an older gentleman. He's in his late 50s. He's a builder and has chronic arthritis in his back. So he's permanently on pain medication. Within 4 weeks, because the ketogenic is so anti-inflammatory, within 4 weeks, he actually went off his pain meds. And he felt amazing. He was doing things he never thought he was going to be able to do. And it was, yeah, purely through following the diet.
That is incredible.
Yes.
That's an extra added bonus is pain management as well, because it is a very common issue with chronic health issues, obviously.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's so great to hear those stories. Did you want to tell me a little bit about, I guess, how you found the resources available, people having the manual and the meal plans and finding that helpful just to keep them on track?
Oh, look, it's a complete package. I mean, I know a lot of people and I've had clients who've tried a ketogenic diet in the past, and they have struggled because they had to, calculate macros and everything else and didn't fully understand. They were thinking, it was 70% fat instead of, the calories, kind of thing. But with this program, it is so simple to follow. I sit down with the client, I go through it, we go through the recording sheets, and they kind of initially go, wow, it's a lot to take in, but then they just go back, read the manual, and they're off and racing. They don't, can't believe how easy the program actually is to follow, because it's all worked out. They don't have to sit there and calculate and everything else. As long as they've got a set of scales, they are happy.
Oh, that is awesome to hear. Yeah, I find there is quite challenging when some people get into the space of eating keto, and there's so much different information out there. I think a lot of people just get overwhelmed and confused, and they're not sure where to look.
I know. And like pouring like butter and putting butter in coffee, and it's just like, no. No need, please.
No, you definitely don't need to do that.
No.
Oh, awesome. I guess you've talked a lot about how referrals have really helped you. Has there been anything else that you found really beneficial for growing your business with the Ultra Lite program?
Look, yeah, referrals are definitely your key. But also using, the other thing I find, the other two things that I tend to use is the before and after photos. That is a real big draw card, because people look at it and go, oh my God, that's 5 weeks. That's amazing. But the other thing too is actually showcasing the recipes, like the pictures of the meals. Because I mean, that's the one thing that a lot of my clients just can't believe is how good the food tastes. And I think just about every single one of my clients, their go-to meal is the Mexican beef.
Yeah.
Sorry, chili mince, I should say. The chili mince.
The chili mince, yeah. It's so easy to meal prep that one ahead. I love that one.
Yeah.
Great. Well, look, it's great to hear that, because I've taken a lot of those photos, so I'm glad they're enjoying looking at all the recipes as well. Yeah, I think a lot of people, when they do a diet program, they just get really disappointed because they think, oh, I'm going to eat like really disgusting, tasteless food for the next however many weeks. And, we're really trying to promote the idea that this program is something that you can do long term, and you're still able to eat really delicious meals. They're just a lot lower in carb than what you're used to, and swapping out things with cauliflower a lot of the time as well.
Yeah, but the other thing too, that what my clients also really enjoy is the fact that the food is good for the whole family. Like it's not just for them. So they're not having to cook, multiple different meals and, one for them and then for the rest of the family. They're actually finding that they can just cook the same thing for everybody, and they all really like it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I've made sure with the meal plan on the website, and what we're upgrading is, creating more family meal plans as well. And obviously allowing meals that can be increased in serving sizes, because as a mother myself, I know, you don't want to just be having to cook a separate meal for yourself while you're doing something, and you want to introduce that food to the kids too. So, allowing them to go, hey, healthy food actually tastes good too,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, yeah, most of my clients they're just blown away by just how tasty the food is, and the fact that there's no shakes. Like they're actually just having real food. Get it from the supermarket. It's really easy, and like the recipes are just so quick to make.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. That's so good to hear that feedback. I guess you've been following on with the clients. What would you say is your normal breakdown with meeting with them? Are you doing weekly? Is it how long do you normally spend with them each week usually?
Okay, so yeah, I do catch-ups every week. I'm a bit of a waffler, so look, generally my initial one's about 45 minutes, only because I just like to get in conversation. And my follow-ups are generally about 30 minutes because I like to go into a little bit more detail. But that's just me personally. I could do it all in 15, but yeah, I talk.
That's okay. I think it's helpful to have that connection. That's why we love that, this is a very much a practitioner-based program, in the sense of how we want them to feel like they're talking to another person or getting that information directly from another person, not just, looking at a website and trying to figure it out for themselves, whether that's, online or face to face. We want to make sure that they're getting that ongoing support, or they feel like you can reach out to someone whenever they need that help, because it is a big journey for a lot of people. There's a lot of changes they have to make that they're not sure about, and sticking to that can be difficult when you don't have someone to refer to when you need that help as well.
I think too, because I do spend that little bit extra time, is why I've ended up with so many more referrals, because I've made that personal connection and they do feel a lot more accountable to me.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, it is building that relationship with them. Obviously for you want to be able to market it and make back your money, but at the same time, you want to have a long-term relationship with that client, because, that's the great thing about the program. And it is something that people can, they'll lose the weight, they may rebound in the future, but they want to maintain it. And that's where you can kind of step in and do that.
I've had quite a few clients that they've got to their goal weight, and then, a few months down the track, they've gone, I just need a little tweak, and they'll come back. And, they're really happy to do that.
Oh, that is so awesome to hear. Final question. I just wanted to ask, given your experience with the program over the last 18 months and where the business is at now and what support you've been provided, would you recommend this program and, other practitioners getting trained as ultralight practitioners as well?
Oh, absolutely. This has been an absolute game changer for me, because of the package in itself, how simple it is, how easy it is, and it's very easy for clients to follow. I recently got awarded the Quality Business Award, and I've just been taken on at one of the major gyms as their nutritionist to help through this program, to help their clients as well. So it's opened up doors I didn't think were going to be available. But no, it's just been brilliant. It's grown my business immensely. It's got my name out there. Lots of referrals. I would definitely recommend it.
That's amazing to hear. Yeah. When you told me that news today about getting picked up by that local gym, I was like, wow, that is so awesome. It's such a big win for you to be able to have that, because it just opens doors up to a whole new client base,
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be a big game changer.
Oh.
But I have to say, it was all because I did the Ultralight program.
Oh.
That it's really got my name out there.
Yeah, that's so awesome to hear. Well, look, it sounds like it has been something that has really changed, how you work as a nutritionist in Mildura and supporting the kind of clients that you support, which is awesome to hear. We definitely need practitioners in some of the smaller towns where a lot of those chronic health issues are a lot worse as well. So that's awesome. It's just been really, really great to see your success and how well you've been doing. So thank you. And thank you for coming on tonight and sharing your story as well. No worries. Awesome. All right. Well, I think we might finish up with that. Thank you for those people that were able to join, and for those who are able to come on and watch this at a later date. We will be following up with some emails with some more information, just to talk about what the benefits of the program are and what it can be for your business, and how to get some more information, and talk to us directly about it if you think this is something that might suit your clinic space. The great thing is we have, the online platform as well. So for those people who do want to do it virtually, we offer that option, which is fantastic. So yeah, get in touch with us. And leading up to end of financial year, we have a special coming out as well. So you'll be able to see that in the upcoming email. So thank you guys for all joining, and hopefully chat to you soon. All right, bye.